Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome back to the Silver Gauntlets. The Triforce Blitz tournament continues with our semi-finals of the main bracket. Game 2, Cola versus Ramond. Those of you who were watching yesterday would have seen an interesting encounter when Ramond came from 2 pieces down to pull the upset and take the first game, discovering all 3 pieces of the Triforce and giving themselves a 1-0 lead heading into Game 2, which starts right about now. It's Benjy on commentary, joined by the one and only Baby Shark.
Woot woot. I am pumped. If you can't hear it in my voice, I am actually pretty pumped. I'm actually pretty excited. It's Triforce Blitz. What's there not to be excited for?
Right, we've seen already what a display these 2 runners put on yesterday. We start with Nocturne and with the Zora Sapphire. So it'll be interesting to see whether they change their routing a lot based on how the game went yesterday, or whether they're just kind of still choose to follow the logic, whether they hint chase. A lot of that depends, I think, on what those path counts are outside the Temple of Time.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't seen the race from yesterday, but from what I've heard, it was pretty interesting. Should probably go back and watch the VOD after this, and we're off.
Yeah, neither runner checking the pedestal, both going outside, and we have a 3.
0. Wait, no, you missed
3-4-0.
0.
Yeah, and we've got a Lon path.
I'm like, wait a minute, we're missing one.
Yeah, I was like, did we see carriage twice? And we did. Both runners going straight to the graveyard to click. That's a sometimes hint, which checks out, given that we've only got 7 paths.
I have a thing of you roll a sometimes hint in a Triforce Blitz seed, you're just fucked.
Yeah, you always feel at that point like you've got to rush.
That fear also comes from I played before Wanderer hints were a thing, so it was pretty scary. It was even more scary back then. Lon Ranch's Path to Wisdom, Sadie.
It was. Neither runner's doing Dampe.
Gentleman's Agreement?
Maybe. We saw Ramond skip it yesterday as well, I think. So...
I guess we are now Benjy Shark. Benjy.
I'm happy with that, to be honest.
That's not bad. I will give... I do not like that song, but I will give good credit when good credit's due. That's pretty good.
And we saw Cola pick up a strength from the back of Impa's house as well.
Mm-hmm.
So with the 0 path out there,
yeah, I'd be going DC. Ooh, Death Mountain Crater's Path to... These are some song locations.
They are very much song locations.
And that is a banana.
Yeah, with such low path counts, I'd kind of be feeling that maybe we don't need that, but
Jabu could have a piece. You don't throw it out there. Jabu could have a piece.
Yeah, you'd need Ruto, Boomerang, and then one some sort of access to domain, either Scale Bombs and ZL or just Scale.
Child Spirit too. Jack's pointing out. I know far too many of Boomerang being required for Child Spirit.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Especially because we picked up an early Requiem.
We have to.
Ramond's not going into DC yet. I imagine probably checking out the river here.
Oh yeah. The other thing with sometimes hints is me personally, if I get sometimes hints, I'm going to go do back of lake hints. I'm going to go get all of my hints because I know I'm not going to get a lot of path hints.
Yeah, that is the other thing. They both said that on low counts. Was that inside or outside Galen's castle?
It was OGC. That was OGC was foolish.
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Both runners said that when you're at low path count seeds, they probably push getting that information a bit more because so often things can overlap and be be really muddled.
Well, it can also, whether you're getting a piece 10 minutes in or an hour 45 minutes in. Because when you have such low steps, it's casino. Especially with 0 and 1, it's casino on where your items are, which is the reason Wanderer hints were introduced. Target in the woods is Rudo's letter.
Well,
Did I read that correctly? I heard something, and I saw Target in woods. I think that was Target in the woods.
I definitely saw Ruto's letter. And that's Sun Song in the Grave?
I thought that was Sun Sung in the crater.
Oh, it could be in the crater. I could have misread it. So it is crater.
Oh,
Everything's going so quick.
Wait! Does that mean... Oh god, the item in Death Mountain Crater is an item?
Yeah.
It's not the song.
No, it would have to be, because you can't have the same thing directly hinted.
Oh god, we need well, no, the wall's available without explosives. Oh, we're smacking the hint stone. I'm sorry, the fairy outside what is dead?
It's going so quickly, I can't see.
Hyrule Castle. Thank you, Chuckles.
So the reason I think Cola got that straight and they went straight to DC was because yesterday we had a 6 path that was for the DC bridge chest, and Cola never went in here. And there's his first. That's his first Dorito.
That is the courage piece. Cola on the board. I obviously am going to be rooting for Cola today. I am always on Team Morzuter, so Team Game 3. Right.
Also that German bias as well.
I am here for another day, so yes. Yeah. But
so yeah, Cola taking the early lead, but could this be Ramond getting him exactly where he wants him? 2 Triforce pieces up, only to then pull it back again.
That happened to me. I was 2 Triforce pieces ahead, and then someone went and found the 3rd one.
It always feels bad when that happens. I'm
not going to say who did it. I don't want to throw people under the bus. It was a great match, though.
Hey, to be fair, it's that's the aim. You're supposed to try and win.
What song was that?
There's the repeat of the Kakiri Forest Foolish hint.
No, that match didn't get restreamed.
Prelude. That's at the crater. At the crater, that's at Colossus. Sorry, I need to screw my brain back in.
Yeah, the match I'm talking about wasn't restreamed.
Bolero's on Burning Kakariko. I think what we're seeing here from Ramond actually tracks with what they told us yesterday, that in low path count seeds, they're hunting for information, so we're going to see the more out of the way hint checks.
Oh yeah, Hyrule Castle too. So with how I usually route stuff in, I normally become child when it's nighttime, and that's just a copy. So I normally come get this hint anyway to pass time of day.
Yeah, I think for me this hint is very time of day dependent. If I can do it and it's not gonna stuff my time of day, I'll pick it up. But especially because my movement's really sloppy, if I can tell that it is gonna, as much as I want the information, if I can tell that it's gonna shift me, then I'm just gonna leave it.
All right. So here's a question: as where I think Cole is getting ready to go to Lon Lon. What do you think it's the song, or do you think it's an item at Lon Lon?
I'm always more tempted to go with song.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we've only got 12 song checks. Yeah, and there's only 2 foolish songs, so I feel like generally I see that being a song more often than I see it being an item.
I wonder what is here. I'm curious.
So with Ramond's time of day going into nighttime, he's got, rather than head into London where he can't do anything, it looks like he's going to do the Valley to Lake loop.
Oh, this is quite interesting. This is a take. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
someone was saying about Child Spirit. Although
no.
actually, we've seen a boomerang, so that
Jabu.
can't.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm saying Jabu for Rudo's letter. If there's just a scale somewhere, that would be 4. If there's just, if there's just casually a scale just sitting somewhere. That's
so then
4.
Yeah, that would be scale, and then slingshot here to get your letter in the woods plus boomerang in forest. That's 4.
Yep. Well, Minuet was also here. Minuet could lock some things. Oh, that's a hammer.
That is a hammer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or forest access, yeah. It depends on what song is on... What songs we can hear. There's a song of time.
Yeah, working out where Saria's is could well be very important.
Oh!
Valley's path to power.
Oh, Lord. That's that hammer.
Yeah. I was going to say, or it's in the hammer rocks, in which case you'd still need the hammer.
Just need the hammer.
Well done, Benj.
It's okay. Unfreezing King Zora is dead.
So many sometimes hints.
Colossus left hand is dead. Left hand.
So many sometimes hints.
Left
adult
hand
hand.
is the adult hand. I get them mixed up all the time because when I put it in the Gossip Stone tracker, it says adult or child hand, and SFM is path to wisdom. So it actually might not be that slingshot.
No, it looks like Minuet for adult forest access.
Well, rest in peace, my Jabu idea.
Or there's something in the bomb grotto.
Oh, and you need hammer to get the... Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you do. OoT
no,
is
okay,
Suns.
so Storms is in there. Storms is in the... is on Bolero. That confirms that. We were...
I definitely read that as Suns as well.
There was an S5 qual where a Minuet was path to use the hammer to get your bomb bag in that Scrubs grotto in Lost Woods. I remember that race. Because I think it took comms and everyone else in chat about 45 minutes to figure out how Minuet was path.
And it was to get to the back half of the Lost Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Because hammer locked all your bomb bags. Tobias, you do know you're not muted at Discord. Oh, okay. Like, I hear clicking of someone's keyboard, and I'm like, Bench, is it Bench? No, that's Tobias.
I would love a proper clackety keyboard, but unfortunately I don't have one. I
did have one. It's now in my suitcase, which is not in my possession anymore at the moment, so.
What is that? What was that song? That was weird.
That is an interesting Scarecrow song.
Yeah, I mean, so I use a PS4 controller, so I don't have notches. So I just do the full spinny thing, but I don't think that was a full spinny. It was weird.
I just do left, right, left, right, left, right. Occasionally my controller likes to miss an input.
Cola's going to pick up his hammer here.
That is the rave song for Scare. I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Just use Goron Lullaby. Exactly.
In my casual playthrough, I did actually use Goron Lullaby.
Interesting. I have never played this game casually. Ooh,
I remember you saying...
Wanderer.
Ooh. Interesting.
Ramond uses... Oh! Oh, that explains it. Ramond uses playing a keyboard than you. Ooh, so what was in CAC? Requiem, a boomerang,
Yeah.
and a strength. That is,
So
that's something.
to pick the bones out of that. What do we have out in the Colossus? Prelude, so
Requiem
it's
led to
not that.
Prelude, so it's not that. We have a slingshot. But the slingshot was, yeah, the slingshot's free, so I don't think it's the. Well, I guess it could be the boomerang.
Kirby makes a good point that strength to clear Dodongo's cavern could well make a lot of
probably
sense.
just it, yeah. Central pillar is dead, or central pillar is a key. Sorry. Either way, it's dead. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, Jax. I don't have a sub at the moment, so I can't post the emote, so I'm waiting for it. There it is.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Logically, Iron Boots are not DLC, but physically, Iron Boots are DLC this season.
What? There is one other option.
I swear to God, if you say they're in Tech Grotto.
No, I didn't, because you can get text like Grotto with gold scale. Iron Boots you could need for Icy Waters, especially because we've seen Rutos. And we also saw Song of Time in a path location.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Right?
Song of Time was on Saria's. Oh god.
So,
My brain hurts.
some time for someone to do some plumbing?
I can't keep getting Dastar's hopes up about Toilet anymore after the last race I commentated, so...
I would clarify that I fully do not believe that it's...
It's Song of Time!
or it's in that grotto.
Or it's in that grotto. Which Cola can check. But, Serenade is definitely not our path, as much as I would love it to be.
Yeah, we know that much. It's just nice for a little bit of mobility, but with Prelude as well. You're not even using it for the owl.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we expect to find in here? Bombs? Maybe?
Bomb choose? Oh, this is big.
It is something, at least. Hover boots.
Then Fire Temple.
Yeah, fire.
Wait, how do you need 4 things to get to fire? Okay. So hear me out. Right?
I'm hearing.
So Volva's the key. Right. We need a bow to logically beat fire. Or it's just what the bow is. It's hammer. Well, I don't see why you would need a hook shot. It's Minuet. At the moment, it's Minuet, hovers, hammer.
Need a hook shot to cross, maybe.
You can cross with hovers.
Oh yeah, of course you can. Yeah. So, Minuet is on that path, right?
Yeah.
So you need Minuet to get to that grotto.
Yeah.
Because we don't have logical bombs available.
So it's Minuet, hovers, and hammer is 3. So it's one more item.
A wallet somewhere?
A tunic?
Or a tunic?
It's not a strength. It could be a bomb bag. My only other thing is a bomb bag or a bow.
Yeah. At this point, we need a little bit of something else. There's the repeat of OGC Foolish. I think Cola was just double checking that was outside.
I wonder if both pieces are just in fire.
And one's deeper than the other.
Nice. Because
Those are not useful.
Because technically, 3, if you go into the boss key loop, so say the hookshot is hovers locked. Let's say the hookshot is hovers locked. So you need hovers for both beating Volve and just to get to Death Mountain, to get to fire, right?
Yeah.
Let's suppose that your piece could be in the boss key loop, next to Volvagia, or the first check in the big lava room if bombs are not passed. There's strength 2.
Okay, that's
interesting. Because that's not strength locked, depending on where other items are.
Yeah. But we would need a bomb or a bow. There's the repeat of the valley hint.
Oh! No. Power has to be in, I think both pieces are just in fire.
That's my thinking at the moment.
Because Valley's path to power.
And we're pretty sure that, well, it's for the hammer or something unlocked by the hammer, so it's for the hammer.
What if it's just a tunic? Is the 4th item?
I'm thinking we're going to find out a lot.
Because we still have to do...
Still.
Yeah, there is an item here that we need. What is that? That is a hookshot? That is a hookshot.
Is a hookshot.
That is hovers locked. There's storms, we do that. Wait, what do you need a hookshot for in Fire Temple? Someone enlighten me on this. Pierre? Is it just Pierre?
It could well be Pierre. Ooh. Oh, Cola didn't quite make it.
That's close though. It's so the piece is on Pierre. That confirms to me that the piece is on Pierre.
Well, we haven't full cleared crater.
Yeah, I know, but like if the hookshot is the bad item, you're rushing. You're gonna go. I would go in, do the check next to Volve, do the boss key loop, and then at this point just rush Pierre.
Yeah, this is one of those scenarios where this is a very different game with free Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, this seed would have gone so fast if this was 3 Scarecrow.
But if there is indeed something on Pierre, then Cola needs to go Child and go to Lake Hylia, which you can do with Serenade.
Yeah.
But it is still a couple of minutes time sink.
Yeah,
especially with no Valeria to get back up here.
The only thing it can't be a Death Mountain Crater is the ferry, because then that would require ZL, and that'd be too many steps.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate doing flare dancers without a shield. Or like well, you have a hook shot, so they're not as bad with the hook shot. But just doing them without anything, with the exception of a Master Sword and hammer, is annoying.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but flare dancers are one of the things where you can take a little bit of time if you just miss this jump slash, but otherwise I feel like it's alright. Once I learned that having the Goron sword here is actually worse.
Yeah. Oh,
there's a biggie.
Is this power? That's power.
We're genius. Is.
It's okay, we can share the credit.
Genii.
Why are we going into... Oh, wait, Cola.
I don't know whether top of what do you call it?
The only thing I don't... Oh! it could be in here.
Yeah, so I don't know what the logic is with that heart piece in the crater being available with hovers.
Oh, it is available. It is enabled. So in this settings, the only way to get it is Bolero and a bean or hovers.
Yeah.
Hovers is hammer locked if all the bomb bags are hammer locked.
Which we thought they might be with the hovers, with having the path in SFN.
Yeah. Yeah, and Bolero's very late, so...
So this seed might be putting the Blitz into Triforce Blitz.
So it could be here, it could be, depending on where Epona's is, but I think we've done all of our early checks. I don't think it can be in GTG.
Yeah. We'd have to find another long shot or a horse.
Yeah.
This might be the fastest I've ever seen a seed with the pieces in 3 different dungeons. Assuming that the other piece is here.
Yeah. If the other piece is here. The fastest seed I've played was... I played a seed where all 3 pieces were in Dodongo's cavern, and I think it took me about 35 minutes.
It's better than the 6th path to the DC bridge chest we had yesterday.
Ooh.
Oh, Cola!
Damn, getting trolled by a tennis ball.
Also, Cola, you can colour your silver gauntlets yellow, but it doesn't mean that they're golden gauntlets.
I hate when because I randomize my cosmetics. I hate when that happens.
No, I always play with randomized cosmetics as well. Just don't know, adds a little bit of levity to the seed.
I also play with custom music.
Yes, we're all aware of DJ Shark. That came off as slightly... What's the word I'm looking for? It sounded maybe a little bit more sarcastic than I meant to be. Your music plando for the commentary race was great.
You know, my services are still available, chat. If you would like to, you can DM me on Discord. And I will gladly help you sit down and make a music cosmetic plando.
Ramond is thinking along the same lines and is going into forest.
Hello, bros. Welcome into this interesting... Is it right here? No, that's Din's.
Yeah, nearly.
Yeah, it may have only... yeah, I'm trying to... I was trying to bring Broad up to speed, and then I like... we're going for it. Oh, we're not going for 3 key forest. Damn it. Got excited for a second.
Yeah, I think would Cola need to have set Scarecrow for that?
Yes.
Yeah, we expect Cola to be finding the 3rd Triforce piece pretty soon, assuming that we understand logic, which is a big assumption.
I'm still under the impression it still could be Pierre.
It could still be Pierre, that is... and there would have to be...
It still could be another item in Death Mountain Crater. We still have 2 more checks.
That is also very true. We are. If it was deeper in fire, we'd have to have either 2 wallets or a wallet and a tunic readily available. Or
well, not necessarily. I mean, if it's on
not
Pierre,
necessarily.
Yes.
If it's on Pierre, yes. If it's elsewhere deep in the fire temple, who knows? If this is on Phantom Ganon.
We already did Phantom Ganon. Or no, wait, no, Cola died. Cola died. That's right. Okay, you got it. Okay, when you say EO flare dancers and Blitz Dastar, you need to be specific on which flare dancers. Right?
The bottom flare dancer's fine.
The hammer chest flare dancers, the flare dancers atop the fire temple.
Did Cola... I feel like yesterday Cola got punished for forgetting about something in Forest when he had the hovers, because he was waiting for the bow. I think that was yesterday. I might be getting seed bleed.
Like I said, I did not watch the seed yesterday. It was super busy yesterday.
I mean, it's great. It's great that the Triforce Blitz tournament has like so many races so quickly, because it means that there's so much to watch. But it does it does leave seed bleed.
God,
And
I
Ramond's going
played
to
a
be baited here.
seed. Played a seed last night. Still have that stuck in my head. Benjy, would you like a Triforce Blitz seed? I have a few in stock.
Are there any easy ones?
Define what you
Because
think of easy.
at this point, my record is one piece, so that tells you.
I think I have a. Actually, I think I have a. I don't. But I think it's an older seed. I do have a 000 seed lying around somewhere.
That feels incredibly baity.
Sadie, I got just the seed for you if you want to play a Blitz seed. I have just the seed.
So Cola's going to give Phantom Ganon another go here. Ramond probably going to save that for later, because of all the checks here, it's the one that probably involves the greatest time sink.
Yes, Tobias, I am talking about the 2022 seed.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Actually, Sadie's looked at the spoiler log for that one, actually. I can't get that to her.
As long as any seed you give me is better than the seed of the days have been, then I'm fine.
I actually haven't played any of the Seeds of the Days yet, so...
Oh, do you want some advice?
Don't do it?
Yeah. It's a great idea that's been done really badly because they're all horrible.
I've been, I made the mistake of signing up for League. So I've been doing League Seeds. I've yet to actually finish one because I get about 3.5 hours in and then get stuck, and I'm like, where the hell is my last item?
Yeah, it's really interesting trying to flip your brain between two different game modes of Zoota. We saw it when we went from Season 5 settings to Season 2 of League settings. People forgetting the number of times that people forgot about tricks that were or weren't in Logic and stuff like that. It is difficult to flip that switch.
Can we talk about how Cola is doing this without a shield?
Yeah. Buying a shield is time loss. Just for people in chat, I know that there are very split opinions on whether buying a shield is good or not. If you watched both races last night, both those runners were not interested in buying a shield.
Is it on PG? Is it on PG? No.
No.
PG is the key. It's not in Forest. Come on, say it with me now. So let's state the rules of Forest with everybody. Right, the rules of Forest Temple in Triforce Blitz.
If Baby Shark's in Forest?
If I am in Forest, the piece isn't in Forest. If I'm not in Forest, the piece is there.
Except that one time when you were in Forest and Chuckles pointed that out, and then literally the next chest you opened was a piece.
There's a clip of that. I went back and clipped that.
So Pierre.
It's the same rule as with Gerudo Valley or chickens, is it? Am I known for not doing Gerudo Valley or chickens?
I don't think you specifically, but generally, like, if you leave chickens, there's always an item on chickens.
Oh, 20 schools is a strength upgrade. There's strength 3.
That's strength 3. I'm trying to work. Well, we had a boomerang available, so would we have 20 skulls otherwise available?
It's not strength 3. If it's strength 3, all 3 strengths would be path and be too high.
Yeah, I just mean that there is a third strength.
Yeah, strength 3 is in logic though. The boomerang and the hook shot put it way well into logic. Jax, just heck it, go to spirit. Technically, if it is in spirit, the 2 strengths wouldn't be path. I don't know how you would cross though.
We've got Requiem.
Requiem wasn't a Wanderer location though, so
you just have to find. a horse, or another long shot, or another hook
You know
shot.
what?
Plus
It could
lens,
just
plus
be in
magic.
Spirit Trial. Watch it be here in Spirit Trial. Spirit Trial is hookshot locked.
It is hookshot locked.
It is hookshot locked.
Turns out the hookshot locks a lot of the game.
It does. You made the mistake. I have also made the mistake of watching Zooter Seeds in bed. I'm currently sitting on my bed while watching a Zooter Seed at the moment, so...
Yeah, that's where I watched the two this morning, not in the middle of the night, but when I woke up. Yeah, you can watch all of those on demand on Twitch, or they get periodically uploaded to the Silver Gauntlets YouTube channel as well.
Let's all take a moment to thank Baseball, our VOD master. Oh, this is a big chest.
This is a big chest.
This is not hookshot locked. I have questions, game. Game, I have questions.
Well, GG.
Oh! It's the hookshot to beat Forest for Ganon's castle access.
Could we not
what
beat?
it is.
Can we
Thank
not
you,
beat
Jax.
Dodongo's Cavern?
No, we don't have a bomb
Maybe
bag.
not. We don't have a bomb bag.
Me and Jax are thinking the same wavelength here. But GG's Cola, that is big brain. That is... I would have gone straight to Spirit Trial.
Wow. So can you get that with hover boots?
Yes, that's why... You can get that with Song of Time, too, which is why I'm like, how is that hookshot locked?
Oh, Song of Time. Because I've tried it with just hover boots and failed. But that doesn't mean that
it's a little tight.
Yeah.
But you can get that with hookshot, hovers, or Song of Time. But yes, GG's Cola, we will be seeing Game 3, which I'm always down for.
Yeah. Exciting stuff. And after going 2-0 up and then letting it slip yesterday, this time Cola with a clean sweep.
Oh yeah. Let's just hope that their Game 3 is not when I'm on a plane, so I can actually watch it.
I imagine probably same time tomorrow, given the way they scheduled things. But we'll ask them when if they hop in here.
We getting them for an interview.
So I'm gonna butt in on that real quick, because Cola and Ramond are actually thinking about going again right now.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh shit!
But
down.
first they want to interview, so let's get him in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
GG's Cola and
Ramond. GG.
GG's.
You're gonna have to explain this seed to me.
All right. Cola could do it, or I think I've mainly got it figured out.
Oh, the piece, the 0 piece in DC was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like, you could get either strength to get that. And then, the piece in fire is, you need Minuet from London Edge to get to the Sacred Forest Meadow, to use the hammer and get the hover boots in Sacred Forest Meadow. That's your only way of crossing towards Fire Temple. So it's Minuet, hammer, and hover boots.
Yeah, makes sense actually, because wait, where was the last piece?
The
Shadow
Trial 1.
The last piece was just in Ganon's castle because apparently Hookshot locked completion of every dungeon.
Yep, I figured that out. So I'm like, the piece can't be here. It's not hookshot locked. Then I'm like, oh, wait, nope, Forest probably hooked. I'm like, Forest is probably the only beatable dungeon.
Okay, that's pretty crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy, because I was actually feeling pretty good about this seed with this early path hammer, and just knowing basically all the paths pretty early. But I guess the pieces ended up a little differently from what I thought. Obviously, Forest was not the play, it seems, even though it pointed pretty strongly.
I mean, I did like what I could in Forest as well, right?
Yeah.
So
I was convinced it was on Pierre for a hot minute.
I guess that was possible, but you would need a Garan tunic, and a strength and potentially bow and bomb bag, and you don't
Yeah.
have Wanderer hints, you know.
Well, there is one.
Yeah.
There's a Kakariko Wanderer for
Oh,
the strength.
Which we
I
think is
never
a strength.
found. Yeah, it has to be the strength, right, for the DC piece.
But that was a pretty cut and dry. Once you figured out the logic, just go seed.
Yeah,
Did
pretty
you-
much.
Did you actually get all the path hints?
Well, I found the 4, basically, yeah. It's just the 4 pathins, because they overlap.
Yeah, there were just so many sometimes hints floating around out there.
Yeah, so I was just wondering, DC fire. Okay, I could have probably dipped fire when it was there because it looked a lot of fire, but I didn't want to like do it without a tunic or a bottle at least. Where on fire was the piece? Was it early? Was it like?
Yeah, it was just in the boss key loop.
Oh dang. Okay.
That was the flare answers at the bottom.
Because
I wasn't
just
gonna
wondering-
go any further anyways because I had 3 hearts and no bottle or anything, so... Well, I
Yeah.
read those letter, but that doesn't help me.
Yeah, there was a time when you got when the boomerang was available just instantly in the open grotto in Kakariko, and Slingshot was also in a path location, and it told you that Rutoth was on target in the woods. That Jabu also looked a possibility, and then it just
Oh. Well, I never did the open grotto in Kak, as you might have noticed.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I skipped parts of Kakariko to go to DC. Just in hopes of getting the first piece in DC earlier than Ramond.
yeah, try and get that early timer advantage.
Yeah, actually, I don't actually think that rushing early pieces is. I mean, it depends really, but usually if you know you're gonna get all 3 pieces like within 2 hours, usually I don't like going for like rush plays, especially because the 0 piece could have been easily been in GT. But yeah, I guess this was a better play from Cola here.
I got no more questions. Chat got any more questions except for the question of if you're doing game 3 right now, but
I'm down. I don't mind.
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
well, everyone here at the Silver Gauntlets is all the volunteers have agreed, so we were just waiting on confirmation from you two.
Sounds good.
Well, in that case, I think I'm just gonna throw the audience back to the intro screen for about 5 minutes, set up another race room, roll another seat, and let's go, go, go.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's make it 10 minutes, so that we're not actually rushing, but... Sounds like that's what's happening. Awesome.
Hell yeah, double feature.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
surprise double
Let's
feature.
go.
In that case,
Let's do this.
I'll see you on race time in a moment. And audience, you go exactly nowhere. We'll see you in a few minutes back here on the server.